Prudence Hall and Sharon Mitchell. Today I will talk about You Are the One. And this is very, very important to know that, oh, thank you, Marion from Texas. And now I know that you are here with me, and Kiko from Atlanta. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your patience, because we had some technical problems. But You Are the One is our conversation right now, and I will give you in 30 minutes, 19:19 here in Israel, and with you it's 9:19, the tools how to connect to yourself, how to live a life of a combined doing and being, and how to manifest your purpose. And we will do the whole thing in 30 minutes. The first thing that I want you to know is that in today's world, the best question to ask ourselves is, who am I? And this is a question that we are asking both in the East and in the West. And this is a question that usually every journey for an inner path, inner search will start with the question, who am I? And usually we will answer this question by sharing what we are doing, kind of our title at work or the company that we work for. And for many years we've done that, I've done that, and now it's an opportunity to give a different answer. Some people will give an answer of what people think that I am, or what I think that I am, or what I want to become. All of those are valid answers, but I would advise you to give a different answer, to give an answer from the being instead of the doing, to connect to who you are and what is the energy that you bring to the room, and then describe what is this energy. So for example, for some people it could be love, for some people it will be inspiration, some people it will be peacefulness. And the being or the energy that you bring to the room is something that we all have. But in a stressful society, or in a society that is focused on the doing instead of the being, we sometimes forget who we are. So my first tool for you is to connect to a part in you that exists in you, internally probably, but for some people a little bit external, such as God or guides or anyone outside of you that gives you the answer. But for most of the people it will be your intuition, your heart, your mind, whatever is the right tool for you to connect to. Please try to do it now, and breathe in 3, breathe out 6, and ask this intuition or inner part in you that knows the answer, who am I? And immediately a word will jump, maybe 2 words, a word that will describe the energy that you bring to the room, such as presence, such as inspiration, such as love. And if you are receiving this answer, please text on the chat, what is the answer that you have received? If you don't feel the connection with this part of you that no, invent it, or bring it. Oh my God, confidence, Dr. Barb, and Adi, Chemla in Hebrew, and Marion Strong, compassion. Yes, please continue to share with me creativity. This is the first step, connecting to your inner being and bringing this word, creativity, passion. So it's a creative passion, Liana. Who else can share with us? And I'm looking at your answers, and I will try to help you define the energy that you bring to the room. And when you are joy, beautiful, beautiful joy, when you are connected to this part of you. And you can just be your essence, caring, Kiko, beautiful. Just be caring, be creative passion, be joy. Just do that. It will make a huge difference, because later on, when we will add to that the doing that sits beautifully on the being, you will see that Deepak Chopra, that will speak at the 5 p.m., will call it the law of least effort. And he described it like this: do less and accomplish more. Yeah, write more. I want to see your essence. I want to see your energy, to feel it and to connect to it like you are sharing with me. So Deepak Chopra says, do less and accomplish more. What it means is that less you are on the doing side and you are more on the being side, you can achieve more in your life. And I know that Tony Robbins, one of the best coaches, will say massive actions, massive result. But you can find yourself in between the being and the doing. Tony Robbins, massive action, doing, doing, doing. Robin Sharma, busy being busy. Or Eckhart Tolle, the power of now, the power of presence. Or Deepak Chopra, do less and accomplish more. Or at the here, do nothing and accomplish everything. Do nothing and accomplish everything means that we are over here, pure being. Just be who you are. The answer to the question, who am I? And if you are joy and you are just joy, then we can build on that. But I think that if you realize the best tool that you have received right now is not the answer to your essence, this is beautiful, but it's the connection to the part of you that knows the answer. Even if you invented it, ask yourself, the biggest inventors in the world, like Einstein and others, where did they brought those inventions? From the part that knows, whether it's intuition, whether it's the connection with God, whether it's a being state of bringing the answers to here and now. So this is my first step, connecting to the being and building our present on the being and connecting the doing to the being and knowing who we are, number one. Oh, that's beautiful, Dida. Abundance creativity. I love it. The second stage, after we are connected to our being and know who we are, is really move forward and see where we want to be. It's kind of a GPS, knowing where we want to be exactly, then knowing where we are now, and then closing the gap between where we are now and where we want to be. There is a model that I've learned in London at the Coaching Academy called GROW, G-R-O-W. And G stands for the goal, where we want to be exactly. And usually people don't know exactly where they want to be. And this is a little bit challenging because if we don't know where we are going, it will be difficult to get there. So I would recommend to have some kind of a vision, some kind of a goal, some kind of a place that you would like to bring yourself to. One of the tools that helps me get the goal is something I called the ideal day. And the ideal day is a day that will happen one day in the future. Not like every goal, it doesn't have a date, but it helps us see what's possible for us, where we would like to be one day in the future. The reason why I call it one day and not next week or next year or 5 years or 10 years, because I want you to dream big. I want you to imagine something that is really amazing, that is really something that if you will say a year, we will try to be realistic. Here, I want you to be idealistic, like something that will be ideal. Even if you will reach that day, at the last day of your life, you can say, oh my God, I did it. So this is one way to have a goal. Another way is, of course, the SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time. And when you have a goal, then you can look at where you are now, the reality. So the grow is G for the goal, R for reality. And usually people will tell me that they are now in a place that is either closer to where they want to be from the reality, or worse, far away from where they really are right now. And in the reality, it's very important to be truthful and accurate and know where you are. So for example, in today's world, we have 2,000 participants right now in this conversation, and I want to reach 10,000. So this is my reality, 2,000. This is where I want to be, 10,000. And then the question, how can I close the gap? So remember, we have the G and the R, the reality and the goal. We have the gap between those two, and we're asking ourselves, how can we get from here to there? And the answer is, do a brainstorming and create options. That's the O in the grow, options. As many options as possible, because when you have a lot of options, you have more opportunity to choose from the options, more flexibility, more ways to get from here to there. And I'll ask you, each and every one of you, how many ways or paths there are from where you are right now to, for example, Jerusalem in Israel. And some people will say few, some people will say many, but the answer is unlimited. You have infinity of options to get from where you are now to Jerusalem, and even from my house here in Herzliya to Jerusalem. So many. And this is what we need to do, to write down all the options that we have in order to reach from where we are now, reality, to where we want to be at the goal. And when we have this list of at least 10 options, but as many as possible, the W, the end of the grow, is the will. What we are going to do now. Now, not tomorrow, not what's next. What are we going to do now to get closer from where we are to the goal? And if we did it and it didn't work, we can go back to the options and take another option and another option and another option. And if it brought us to where we want to be exactly, we'll celebrate. We'll have to celebrate, be grateful, and really appreciate the fact that we made it from where we are now to where we wanted to be. And we will celebrate and then set another goal. This is life. So we started with this idea of knowing who we are, and then we move to the second stage of identifying where we want to be and learning a method of how to get from here to there. And this is the second lesson. The third one will be understanding our purpose. But this is not enough, because knowing our purpose is one thing, but living our purpose is the most important thing. And we can help you know your purpose. How would you know your purpose? You will receive an answer like we did with the essence, the being. But instead of asking right now, who am I? That was the first question, and we already had an answer. Now we will ask, what is my gift? What is my gift to you? What is my blessing? And this is something that I do for everyone. This is kind of how I'm built. This is my present. You are the one. And how would I get the answer to this question? I will ask again the trusted source, or the part of me that knows, or the intuition, or I will invent it again. I will also ask myself, what is my mission? In Hebrew, we call it shlichut. What is my mission? Why am I here? What did I came to create in this world? I will not do it alone. I will do it with a group. And this method is built on a method that was built by my friend Tim Kelly, Find Your Purpose. But when we will have those two answers of what is my mission and what is my gift, and together with who I am, we will have the purpose. I am my essence. What I do, the doing, is my gift. And why am I here is my mission. All those three will give you the answer to your purpose. And this is something that you can do with me later on the Guidely platform. And today you can just, again, breathe in 3, breathe out 6, and another 3 in, and another 6 out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, ask yourself, or the trusted source, or the part of you that know, or invent the answer and share it with me. What is your gift? What is your mission? And then you will be writing those answers in the chat. So I'll be able to support you in really making it accurate. And you will ask yourself, okay, now I have the answers to who am I? What is my gift? And what is my mission? But Doron, how can I realize it? How can I really live my purpose? Because it's not about knowing, it's important, but it's about living a life of self-realization, of empowerment, on being the one, on understanding my strength, my passion, my purpose, my being, and then living a life that will realize my purpose. And my answer to you starts with, it's a model that I call it the realization model. And it starts with, you need to imagine it, like we did with this ideal day. So you need to imagine living your purpose. Everything starts with imagination. Everything happens twice. Once in your imagination and once in the reality, in your real life. And it's true for everything in this room. Everything. First, we imagine it, then we did it. So you have to imagine yourself living your purpose, doing your present, being your essence. And Liana, oh, this is beautiful. I live a life on unapologetic self-expression. Thank you for sharing. And really, what gives you the why, what gives you the reason why you are here is your mission. I'm here to bring peace to the world. I'm here to unite. I'm here to align the physical and the spiritual. I'm here to make people laugh or make the world a better place. This is the mission. And living your purpose means that first thing, you need to imagine it. Second thing, you need to think like you already do. Already do it now, before it happened. Okay, most people think that first it needs to happen, then they can think, I did it. But the reality is different. Everything starts with a thought. So you need to think, I already do it. And then it will be in your reality. So think like you did it. Imagine it. The third phase will be feel like you already did it. And you know how we feel when we did it. We are full of joy, happiness, love. Oh my God, we did it. And this is the most difficult thing to do, to celebrate before it happened, to feel like a healthy man before your blood work shows that you are healthy, to feel like you have what you want before you have what you want. It's usually, if I had it, then I will feel it. But no, I need to feel it and then I will have it. This is the opposite of the opposite. So the third phase is feel now what you're going to feel when you will have it. So bring it to here and now. And all the salespeople do that. All the startups and entrepreneurs doing that. Even the singers and the sports people, they all feel, think, and imagine themselves doing it before it happened. The fourth one is probably easy if you do the other four, is act like you already do it. So if you are not playing like a winner, if you are not acting like the sales already happened, if you are not doing the stuff, it doesn't work. So you have to do it. The law of, the secret doesn't work without action. So you have to act like you are already there. And when you have those four things aligned, imagination, thoughts, feeling, and action, like it's already happened, then it really happened. This is the realization secrets of turning your dreams into reality, of the alchemist, of the one that really live their purpose. This is how you do it. First you imagine, then you think, feel, and act like you already have it. Understand that nobody will do it for you. This is why I'm saying you are the one. You are the one, because growth and empowerment comes from within, not from without. This is not something that somebody else can do for us. We have to do it by taking responsibility, by being responsible for everything in our life. Nobody will connect us to our essence. Nobody will tell us what is our gift. We have to find the answers from within, and we have to be the VP for finance, and the VP for clients, and the VP for sales, and the VP for marketing of the thing called me.inc or youaretheone.com, or whatever you would like to call it, your name. So for example, Dida, for example, Liana, Kiko, all of you, you are the ones that will do it. You are the ones that will find what's your purpose. You are the one that will realize it. And therefore, it is very important for you to take full responsibility on your growth. And you're doing it because you are here today. And 99.99999% of the world are probably acting like, complaining or being a victim and not taking responsibility. They have their own reason. I always like to share this quote from Byron Katie. Every day I do it to at least one person. And it says, everything happens for me, not to me. Means that in every situation, when I find how it works for me, I'm taking responsibility and moving on how can this serve me? How can I grow from this challenge and this situation? And what can I do in order to strive, in order to achieve what I want, in order to live the life that I'm deserving to live? I would like to conclude and summarize this conversation, because we finish on 9:45 to allow you to be prepared for the next talk. And I apologize that it was only 30 minutes instead of 45 minutes, but I am able to share with you the most important thing, is that at the end of the day, everything is energy and everything is love. I repeat, everything is energy and everything is love. So loving what you do and doing what you love is so important. Expressing love in your life, sharing with people how much you love them, sharing with yourself the self-love that is so important. Understanding that loving yourself is taking care of this body, spirit, thoughts, mental, emotions, and you need to take care of them. And here in Guidely, we have the opportunity to connect you to the right guide that will help you deal with what you need to deal right now. And taking responsibility of that and being here and now to take care of what needs to be taken care will bring you to the next level. And doing it with love, understanding the power of love, love with no limits, love with no condition, love like a spiritual love in the human body will make your life different, will make you feel empowered, will make you feel like you are the one that can drive this body with this spirit, with this emotion and thoughts to where you want to be. And this will help you grow, G-R-O-W, and this will make you know what's now. Not what's next. The most important, it's what's now. And I thank you. I thank you for choosing to listening to my conversation lecture today about You Are the One. I truly believe that you are. And I'm here to serve you. As the founder of Mentors Channel and then Guidely, I'm here to be a guide for you on this platform. I intend to build my own assets on this platform and allow you to choose to work with me on Guidely platform. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer. Thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Liana. And I'm the first to be here, and I'll be the last to be here with Dr. Deepak Chopra at 5 p.m. And I see that with us we have Dr. Prudence Hall, who's celebrating today her birthday. Congratulations and happy birthday, Dr. Prudence Hall. We love you. And we will be with you at 1 p.m. for your lecture. And I thank everyone here for being with me. And this is the first step of connecting on the Guidely platform. And I look forward to see you again. Bye-bye.